Well, give me one. Give me one moment, honey. Let me make sure ain't no tease. Okay. So, hello, Lotus. Listen, y'all. I am on my way to bed. I am so exhausted. Woo! Honey, I'm so exhausted. But anyway, before I go, because of course I got a lot of questions about different topics, but I want to talk about one in particular. I always get asked, Mystic, how can I get myself in that frame of thought? How can I get myself in the mind frame of manifesting what I desire? And my easiest thing, and it's something I'm going to do too, because that's why I'm doing this. What I want to do is I want to actually, for those of you who get casework done from now until, we'll say next week, we'll say next Friday, I want to go one-on-one with you, and I want to teach you how to connect, tap into that emotion that connects you with that desire. Magic manifests only when the desire or the emotion connected to that desire is strong. That's the only way it's going to manifest. And for those who get like extra deep level, super surge, I kind of go over this with them anyway. But no matter what level you get, I want to actually talk to you one-on-one on how to do that. So we're going to be doing some meditation. We're going to be getting into some, let me turn this off so I'm not distracted by that. I'm sorry. But yeah, I want to go into some meditation and just teaching you for that short period of time of how to tap into that. Of course, it's all about connection. As I said before, it doesn't matter how many candles you buy. It don't matter how many statues you get. It don't matter the books you read. It's about how you can relate your emotion to what you are having a desire for. Because we all talk about mind over matter. We all talk about why I feel, I think. Manifestation starts with here. It starts from here. So that's kind of what I want to kind of bring up. Also, going into this before I end this, for those of you who support me, who have my back, you pay for casework, you pay for readings, you do a whole bunch of stuff to support me and my journey, whatever journey that is. Because of course, like I said, we don't talk about everything on here. I am very appreciative of you. And I mean this when I say this. Whenever you need something, someone to talk to, a voice, you may be going through something, don't feel afraid or don't feel sad to reach out to me. And I'm really talking about those who send me gifts, those who donate to me. Because of course, I have to remember that this is business first. But those of you who send me gifts, those of you who have my back when it comes to a lot of stuff, you know who you are. I don't need to, say any names. I appreciate you and your support. So do not feel ashamed. Do not feel afraid. Do not feel like, oh God, Mystic is so busy. Oh, no. Reach out. And I always say this, if you email me and I do not get back immediately, I probably didn't get it. Email me. If you have my number, reach out. Be like, hey. And like I said, these are the people, you know who I'm talking about. We're not talking about people. We're not talking about clients because, anyway, you know who I'm talking about. My inner circle people who, you know who you are. I don't want to separate. I don't want to, put it out there like that, but it is what it is. Because of course, we're all human, and sometimes we go through things and we need someone who is like-minded or like-hearted to just relieve our stuff onto, to just express ourselves to, right? Oh God, I'm going through something. And also, I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to get into that because of course, I got an email today and I could not imagine what this person is going through. I lost animals before. And, it's just like losing people, like family. And people who don't have pets or people who are not connected to their pets will probably never ever understand that connection. But your pets are like really your best friend. Like losing a best friend, a human best friend, is sad, and it's very I mean, you can't even express what it makes you feel like. But losing an animal, I mean, they know more secrets about you than your own friends or family know about you. So, to that person, of course, I sent an email, my condolences to what they're going through. And like I said, I could not imagine that. I've lost pets in the past, and it put me in a very depressive state. And of course, just like Anubis, this is my comfort. Anubis is my comfort. Anubis is my companion. Anubis is, just a lot of things. So, like I said, my heart goes to this person and any of you out there who've ever lost a pet. My heart goes to you because, like I said, I know what that is like. And people who are not pet lovers, they don't understand that. They'll be like, oh, you're crazy. It's just another dog. You could buy another one. But it's kind of like you losing a friend. You can get another friend. You can replace your friend. You losing your mother. You can get another mother-like being. But that mother of yours was your mother. That best friend of yours was your best friend. That animal of yours was your animal. Like you had a personal connection with this being. And I think animals are beings. They may not be human beings, they're definitely beings. So, like I said, condolences to that person and anybody who will ever go through that. Some people have never lost a pet. Some people don't have pets. But like I said, condolences. And like I said, I definitely, I definitely feel where you're at. I definitely feel that. So yeah, that's all really what I wanted to come by here and talk about. I'm exhausted, like I said, a whole bunch of tea. Of course, I'm still doing work. Check your emails. I emailed some of you who I did casework for. And if you have not got an email from me yet, you will be getting one. And good morning, Lakers Spot, honey. Yes. Oh, I know. You never get over Lakers Spot. And I'm starting to hear about that. Jasper, what was Jasper? A cat? A dog? Yes. They will never understand Lakers Spot. They will never understand. Like animals are secret keepers because they know so much. They see so much. And I think about Anubis every time I think about anybody else's animal. Because of course, he's my current animal. But he knows so much. If he could talk about so much stuff that he's seen. Good and bad things. So like I said, I think that loss is different. I think losing an animal is different. That loss is probably deeper than losing a relative. Honestly, it's probably different than losing a friend because your friends don't live. They don't know your privacy like that. Even your family, they don't know your privacy like that. Even if you grew up with them, Anubis is with me all the time. Only time Anubis do not go out with me is obviously when I go out and I run my errands and when I do my in-person consultations and stuff. But outside of that, Anubis is always with me. So he knows everything. He knows when I first wake up, my burp, he smelled my first burp on purpose. If I pass gas, he know what that smell like. He know my routine. He knows codes. He knows every single thing. And losing Anubis, when that time do come, it's probably gonna hit me the hardest because all my other animals I've had close relationships with, but they did not grow with me like Anubis have. Anubis grew with me from being struggling to being where I'm at now. Anubis have witnessed changes, personal changes, Whew. Yeah. Anyway, I think I want to end this because, of course, ooh, that's something I don't want to think about. And like I said, getting that email from that person made me think about that. And that's also why my throat is like kind of fucked up right now. Because of course, whew, when my emotions run high, I get really choked up and I usually don't even talk. When I get very emotional, like really emotional, I don't talk. And like I said, that person contacted me, made me think about losing Anubis. And that's something I don't want to think about. And it brings back flashbacks of other animals that I've lost. And like I said, it makes you think about those past experiences and what I felt. And where was my mind at? Like my state of mind during that time. And like I said, it took me some time to get over. Like one of my dogs, it took me a while to get over, almost 2 years. And then of course I had pets that passed on after I moved out of my parents' home, and even finding out they passed on, it was like, damn, like I grew up with these dogs. These dogs protected me. These dogs were there. When I didn't have friends, I would go out and I would talk to my dogs, and to be like, damn, I didn't get to say goodbye to them. And even like moving out, like I felt kind of like I abandoned them. So, like I said, it took me a while to get over that. So, like I said, you lose the animal, I definitely know what you're feeling. And I think that's, like I said, the hardest. I think losing an animal is like losing a child. I don't have children, but I would think that the death of your animal is like the death of your child. Like, I don't think there's no coming back from that. Like, honestly, you come back sometimes, or you manage to come back, but there is no getting over that. It goes over and over in your head. At least I think. I don't know. I know what animals it does. Having children, I don't know. But yeah. Oh, you did say that, Lodi. That's like losing a child. Yes. When I lost my first familiar, my black cat, it cut like a knife. It was a year before I got another pet. You really do need to grieve. Yes, you do. You do. Energy there. That is an emotional connection. Emotion roots you to all things. Emotion is what makes you successful. You have compassion. You have a passion for your craft. That's what makes you successful in whatever it is you're trying to manifest. You are happily married. You are having a successful marriage. You had compassion. You became emotionally attached to the person that you're married to. All things that have emotional attachment never dies. That energy is still there. That energy is definitely important. It should be acknowledged. And you do have to get over it, because you will get sick. When it comes to grieving any loss, you do get sick. If you allow that to take over you. That's why they say think about the positive and keep pushing through, because it does get better. Although you never forget them, you getting over them, I won't say get better, but you grow to cope. You cope with the loss. And I know that sounds crazy to people out there, like say, who don't have animals and who do not love animals, but animals are everything for a lot of people, especially people like me who really don't like humans. I could, honestly, no tea, no shade, honey, I could see myself being somewhere with animals, only animals. I could see that. I could see me being locked up with dogs. I don't know about cats, but dogs for sure. I can see some peacocks. I can see some ducks, because I don't eat duck. So I can see the ducks. I can see some chickens, maybe. I can see some parakeets. I can see I can see a whole bunch of tea. But humans, Jesus, I could imagine being in confinement with people, like jail or prison. I could not imagine that. That would make me go 5150. Like being around human beings locked up. We can't go nowhere. Bitch. Oh, girl. Get me out of here. I can see that. Get me out of here. Hell no. But now you put me in a pound. Ooh, Jesus. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind being there. Yes. Yes, it does. Yes. That's right. Come on. Yes. Yes, like her spot. Yes. I can do that. Yes, I can do stick on the farm. Yes, I can. Yes, yes, I can do that. But you never get over the loss of your pets, especially if you had them from a baby. I had Anubis and he was like this tiny. Anubis was like this tiny right here. See this? Anubis was tiny, honey. And I remember I had a leash on him because somebody said, you got a leash trainer, or else when you put a leash on him, he ain't gonna want to walk. Girl, I put that leash on Anubis. And Anubis was like, bitch, what the fuck is this? And he was just like pulling and shit. And I remember I was like, come on. And then my friend in town was like, you can't force him to be in a leash. I said, yes, the hell I can. So I'm walking him, and Anubis is like, clawing the ground. So of course I stopped. I said, whatever. So I picked him up and we tried every single day until one day, Anubis was probably 5 months old. And Anubis grabbed his leash and he brought it to me. And I said, woo, my baby. And then, of course, I called my friend and said, I saw my motherfucking dog want to be on a leash. So I put Anubis on a leash and he just loved being on that leash. And then, of course, after he got about a year old, he got over the fucking leash. Like, even right now, if the leash come off, he'll take off running. But of course, he don't leave. He'll just try to go piss on every tree. But yeah, Anubis, I raised Anubis. I took him to these I take him to the vet regularly. So that's bill money, I just think about all that. That would just be horrible. But of course, that is not the time. And of course, I still have time and I appreciate my time. And, like I said, my condolences to those who have recently lost animals and, make a shrine in their name. I think when Anubis die, I think I want to I want him stuffed. I think I want Anubis stuffed, right? When he passed on, I want them to stuff his ass. And he going to be like what's it called? A taxidermy? Mm-hmm. He going to be at the foot of my bed, honey. He's sleeping right now. Come on. Yes, he was a bit. Oh my God, Lakers pod. He was so tiny. On the other YouTube channel, you could see him when he was like a puppy. He was so tiny. Lakers pod. This motherfucker was so tiny, but not only was he tiny, he would also do weird shit. Lakers pod. This motherfucker would like jump on, like, especially when I got on YouTube. Oh my God. When I got on YouTube, he would always jump like, look at me. And I think on my YouTube channel during that time, I think I would like push him away. Then that's when one of these YouTubers, I won't say her name, bitch. She said, oh my God, this is such a disgrace. Animal cruelty. I wish I knew what town or city you lived in, so I would call ASPCA. What the fuck she said. I said, girl, bye. I pushed his ass away from me. Honey. But he was when Anubis was a baby, he was so annoying. Like, he was cute, but annoying. And even like now, he's getting older and I'm seeing his puppy qualities again. Like, he couldn't make up his mind if he wanted to lay down, if he wanted to get up, if he wanted a blanket, if he didn't want a blanket, if he wanted to go eat, if he didn't want to go eat, if he wanted to go, it's just, he couldn't make up his mind. And now, like I said, I'm starting to see that again. Like, he'll get up, walk, come back, get up, walk, come back. Look, okay, what you want to do? Okay, bam. Like, he don't know what he wants to do. Yes, those ranch farmers, I need that. Yes. Your new cat walked on a leash in less than a minute, my Queen of Sheba, because husband won't name her Bathsheba. Why? David's first wife? Is that who we're talking about here? Lakers pod? Yes. Listen, my friend over there in New Mexico, she got a cat that walk on a leash too. Her cat is trained. Her name is Fiona. I told her, I said, girl, that's your familiar. She said, girl, what is that? I said, girl, that cat is beyond her cat years. Now, like I said, I don't really care for cats like that. I could say, hey, cats in the distance. Hey, honey, but owning a cat, I don't know, because cat hair, get up in your food. It gets on your refrigerator. the litter box and shit. You just smell the piss and oh my God, you got to change the litter box and all that good shit. Oh girl, I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. They scoop with their paws and the same paws get on your bed. They get on your face with that. Ooh, honey, can't do it. Dogs, they go, they squat on the grass. You come back. That's it. There's no clawing through the litter, none of that. But anyway, her cat is definitely ahead of her time. Her cat also knows about smells. And one thing that her cat does is, I'm gonna have her to send me a video of her cat. Her cat will cover up smells. So a good example is we were traveling together and Anubis pooped, right? So she let her cat out to run free, which she does, and the cat comes back in. Well, this cat, after Anubis took a number 2, before I picked it up, the cat went over and was smelling it, and she started clawing the grass to cover it, right? And I was like, girl, what the fuck is going on with your cat? And she said, oh, she's trying to say that stinks. Okay. The second thing happened, right? My friend took off her socks. Now, we'll leave it at that. Why was the cat trying to throw the socks under the bed? And I thought, what the fuck? She said, yeah, she covers up smells. So yes, that cat is definitely smart. She's a calico cat. She's really, really big. She's a fat cat, like this long, really fat. And yeah, she thinks she's a prissy bitch, honey. I think we were traveling on the road. I think she jumped over the candles too. And I think about that too, for those of you who got cats. Like, how do your cats not burn themselves on those damn candles? Because I had candles and that cat jumped on that damn table and the candle kind of burnt her hair. When that bitch hair started to catch on fire, that bitch flew from that table, y'all, to the bed. And she was like licking herself, girl. And I know that's not funny. I'm gonna call the girl on 2-way so y'all can hear the story. Honey, it's not funny, but it's like, girl, I guess she was trying to run from Anubis. I don't know, but she could have jumped anywhere. Like, I had a couch, I had a lazy boy, I had an end table. I think you guys seen that hotel room on video. I had so many places she could have jumped, but she jumped on top of the table with the candle, burned herself, and that smell, girl, was so awful. That was, oh my God, it smelled worse than burnt hair. That shit stuck. And that bitch flew, y'all. Here go. Let me give you an example how far she flew. Here's the candle on the table. The bed had to be at least here, maybe further apart. We'll even say over here. That bitch jumped. Woo! Honey, she flew. And I just said, girl, she didn't see that candle flame jumping like that. She didn't see that flame doing this. Animals do the darndest things, honey. Come on, Tasha. Come on, Adrian. Yes, come on. Yes. Cat pee is very pungent. It's also harmful for a pregnant woman to be around. Oh, that's right. Come on, Lady Titicaca. Yes, Lady Titicaca. Come on. And cats could give you wingworms. I just, like I said, I don't think of it. I can't. If I ever get a cat, it will be a bald cat. She will definitely be, or he will definitely be sanitized a lot. Let me see those paws. We're going to dip it in the sanitary. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I can say what y'all want to say. If not, I will have some wild cats, or they stay outside. They never come home. They never come in my home. They'll be outside, and I'll feed them outside. But you're not coming in. You're not coming in, honey. I'll do what Lachey and Gail Storm does. They keep their cats outside. You're not coming in my home, honey. No tea, no shade. You want to be prissy and ditzy and all the good stuff, honey, then you better be a self-cleaning cat. I want to see you do this all the time. After you hit that cat litter, I want to see you go, I want to see that. Well, if I see that, you can stay inside. If I see you go to that litter box and you jump on that damn table, bitch, you gotta go. You gotta go outside, bitch. You gotta go. You gotta go. I'm not playing that shit. You gotta go. Mm-mm. Come on. Oh my God. TT is penis in Tagalog. Uh-huh. You know, are you Filipino? Liquor spot, honey? Are you Filipino? Are you Pinoy? Come on, my baby girl knows when mommy is working. Either watch or move. I think my cat knows my teas. My baby girl sees spirits and plays with them, so I don't bother her. Come on, honey. Come on. Yes, honey. Yes, come on. Come on. I didn't know that. Hey, shout out to my Philippines, honey. Yes, shout out to Philippines. Yes, honey. I don't know why I thought you were I don't know, I thought you were from India, East Indian liquor spot. I don't know why. Yes, honey. I love me some lumpia. Mm. Yeah, love me some lumpia, honey. My new kitten was so tiny that the bitch fell into my coffee mug. Oh, hell no, liquor spot. I hope you didn't drink that coffee. Yeah, he wanted Queen of Sheba, the pagan queen who met with King Solomon. Yes. Uh-huh. Come on. Okay, we know about that. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay, Queen of Sheba. Come on, honey. Uh-huh. Yes. TT. Yes, honey. Let me see that TT. Come on, Melly. Yes, you love cats, but my Rusty is clean and protected, and the box is outside the house. Come on, Melly. Listen, that's how it be with my damn kittens. I cannot do no inside litter box. I don't want it in the bathroom. I'm just like that. In my bathroom, I don't even like to see trash in my bathroom. Well, I'm going to number two. I want it to be clean around my toilet. When I'm in the shower, I want my bathroom to be clean. And I'm that person that will clean the bathroom just to go number two. And that's why I don't use everybody's bathroom. I'm that person. I won't do it. I feel disgusting if I use the bathroom and it's dirty. But what's crazy about it is that I can cook in a kitchen with dishes in the sink, but I cannot do dirty bathrooms. And I know people say, well, the bathrooms, you do all that good stuff. I just think, hey, anyway, litter boxes in the bathroom, cannot do. Litter boxes in the bedroom, bitch, hell to the no. Litter boxes in the motherfucking kitchen, now you asking for it. Because the only thing that belongs in the damn kitchen is food. We don't do nothing in the kitchen. Okay, that's how I don't know how people can live in houses that you got to walk through the kitchen to get in the house. Who have a house like that? Let me ask you something. Who have a house out there like that where you got to walk through the kitchen to get inside the house? That's the word that shit, bitch. Hell no. You got to walk through the kitchen to get inside. Oh, bitch, that would be crazy too. Walk through the kitchen, get inside the garage. Girl, you better be clean. Good morning, beautiful stranger, honey. You moved to your new home today. Congratulations. Yes. Yes. Yes, come on, honey. That's why the ancient Egyptians revered them. And it was illegal to kill a cat. Bitch. They need to still have that law. Killing cats and shit for sacrifices. Mm-hmm. I hope Basette come and eat your ass up. Or she makes your vagina to continue to rot. Make that vagina rot. Yes, honey. There you go. Interesting how you think I'm Indian. I love it. I love Lakshmi, Ganesh, Shiva, and Hanuman. That's one deity many people don't talk about that Michael Jackson was trying to emulate because that was one deity that he worked with, Hanuman. What I love about the Hanuman stuff, and even going into this, someone sent me an email today because we were talking about humans originating in Africa. And they sent me a link saying that humans originated in Europe. And of course, I didn't even read it. I said, honey, whoever came with that articles is not only misinformed, but they're also racist. Because of course, you're going to try to make it seem like, certain people have more power than others. But interesting enough, after doing the research and reading the link, they actually said that there's not enough evidence because I guess they found like an upper jawbone in Bulgaria and then they found a lower jawbone in Greece. But even then, these ancient countries were populated with Afro people. We all know this. Bulgaria, Greece. We could do a whole map of them making their way from Central Africa and West Africa and East Africa and migrating through the Horn of Africa, which is Egypt, and going into the Mediterranean. The Mediterranean was the first place they actually went. So when they brought that to me, I thought that was interesting. And they were talking about humans starting in Europe. And I said, I kind of see where that's going because Neanderthals, the true story behind Neanderthals were actually part, I won't say human. There was a species though, right? And part primate, also known as the hominids, right? The primates, the monkeys, the orangutans. And if you actually Google apes, Neanderthals pop up. But either way, Neanderthals were the first human-like beings, or should I say our distant relatives, that left out of Africa. And they went on to populate in Eurasia. Yes, honey, part of Asia and Europe. Primarily Great Britain area, So when this person said that link, that's the first thing I thought was maybe the first Neanderthal was, or human that descended from a Neanderthal, because Neanderthals were part human, part ape, if you don't know that. But, history has told you backwards. So I was like, yeah, maybe the Neanderthals were the first, that species of human was the first to be in Europe. But the very first, even they say Neanderthals started off in Africa, though. You do your research and say Neanderthals started out in Africa. So yeah, do your research. You could Google Neanderthals, where they came from, and they'll show you, Neanderthals, the Neanderthals started out in Africa and they started moving outside of Africa, But yeah, do your research. But I just thought that was amazing that article was even put. It's like, girl, bye. Bitch, please, there's even people out here that are Caucasians that claim that they're Neanderthal blooded. They're owning it. No tea, no shade. They're owning it. And I'm just like, no wonder why you're shaped like that. No tea, no shade. No wonder why you're shaped like Bob the Builder and SpongeBob SquarePants, darling. You don't have no curves to you. You wasn't appealing, girl. You're shaped like a damn four-legged orangutan. Ain't nothing wrong with that, girl. Accept it. Yes, there's a black sorority and their mascot is a cat. I did some research, found out it is Bastet. Come on, Tasha. St. Michael Church Latter-day Saints. Can anyone answer my question? Why are you ignoring my question? Excuse me, honey. Let's not be attention hungry here. Let me see if this is a troll, because we don't see no question. St. Michael, whoever the hell you are, honey, don't get banned up out of here. You are an attention-seeking whore, honey. Don't get banned up out of here. You are an attention-seeking whore, St. Michael's Church of Latter-day Saints. You're a whore. No, I'm playing. And what question did you have? So you're St. Michael, but you got spider senses? You're a troll for asking a question. What is your question? Go ahead. Go ahead, St. Michael. We let you trolls talk too. Go ahead. Go ahead before I end this and go to bed. Go ahead before I end this and take this ass to bed. Good morning. Come on. Yes. 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 Yes, honey, of course. Of course. And of course, there's different types. There's different species of human-like things out there. At least there were. And of course, what some people believe is that some of this stuff is kept hidden. But we all know what hairy bodies and stuff come from. No tea, no shade. We all know. And going into features and facial shapes and all that good stuff. And, as I said before, everyone does not come from the same source. Some people are part ape, part human. It is what it is. There's no cut in on that. Science backed this up. One thing about Neanderthals, though, yes, they were evil and fucking, cannibals. But anyway, Neanderthals also buried their dead, though. They buried their dead. And they were also great at controlling fires. Yes, they started fires. They were able to maintain those fires. And yes, that's what they did. So, shout out to those of you who claim to be Neanderthal descendants. Shout out to you. I don't know anybody in the right mind who's claiming that. But I mean, because Neanderthals didn't speak, it was, could you imagine that not talking, but they were being smart, like they were. That would have been interesting, huh? Coming out with those tongues like that. They know how to have. They know how to fuck though. They did. Those Neanderthals knew how to fuck. They did though. Those Neanderthals knew how to lay it down. Bring out the inner Neanderthal. How you doing? Give me some of that Neanderthal tea. That's right. Come on. Okay, wait, what did he say? Wait a minute. Tasha. Oh, I didn't see no question either. I don't want to ask now, y'all gonna be offended. Oh my God. Mm-mm. Oh, well, Michael Jackson went to the voodoo people when these witches was after him. Right. That's what happened. Michael went to these voodoo practitioners when this pagan magic was not working for him. It's okay. You just have to let everyone know what it is. It is what it is, honey. It's okay, Bitch, please. But yes. Come on. Yes, they were necromancers. Come on, honey. Come on. The lineage of Ham is definitely noted. Oh, shit. Come on. Come on, success. Yes. Come on, success. Come on, success. Oh, success. I've seen those pictures, girl. Yes, honey. Come on, girl. You are glowing, honey. Come on, success. You are glowing, honey. I've seen those pictures, girl. Yes. Oh, you said you messaged me on Hangouts. I didn't get it. I didn't get it, girl. The lineage line of Ham is definitely noted to be part Nephilim. They are Ham descendants and they originated in Africa. My research places my people from the lineage of Shem. Come on, Tasha. Come on. Yes, honey. Nephilims fucking around with primates. Ooh, honey. I couldn't even think about that. Hey, he's the leader of whom Spider-Man follows. Come on. If you were the leader of you would already have followers. Come on, beautiful stranger. You can't be a leader without any followers. Oh, honey. Oh my God. What is going on with people? What is going on with people? Okay, what's going on? Okay, you're already going to be on the usher board in hell. Come on, honey. Hell is a state of mind. My theory on that, beautiful stranger, is that you already came from hell. And my theory is you're put here to trace your steps back to not going back to that place. And of course, I say that because everything is reversed. Even going into life, there's a dimension that you actually see your life suspended from birth to death at one time. And what happens is in the third dimension, it's slowed down because this energy is heavier. It's slowed down for you to actually pay attention to certain situations. This is why people think that time is speeding up because, of course, spiritually, we are ascending and it's happening all around the planet. So it's funny that you said that because, like I said, I think that we've all been to hell. And I think that we started at a point, and we'll say hell-like place, not hell per se, where there's a pitchfork motherfucker saying, ha, ha, fee, fi, fo, fum. But definitely, I think we all been in that void, that empty void. And that's why most people are afraid of death, because they have a fear of going back there. You know, it's kind of like being traumatized. Like you've been through a very traumatizing experience, and anything that make you think about that, you're like, whoo, ooh, you know. And like I said, for me, when I was a kid, my death fear, when I did have a fear of death, which I no longer have, was I would be like, damn, being put in the ground forever or until the second coming of Christ. I couldn't imagine that. And I actually would sit there before I went to bed in pitch blackness. I kid you not. I would have to be about 11 or 12 and just think about it. Me being suspended in complete silence and darkness forever. Oh my God, I cannot imagine that. Like my brain could not see past that, but it was very traumatizing for me because even my heart would skip a beat and shit. And that's why I don't do funerals, because I think about that, right? But even going into the sense of people say, well, you leave your body and you go to a realm that's out there in the cosmos. And I would say, damn, no wonder why when somebody dies, their body turn cold, because they're still connected to that body in essence until they incarnate again. So when you're going through the cosmos, if anybody knows Spanish, you know that ice and heaven in Spanish is very similar in words. Like you just change a letter. But either way, I'm like, no wonder why. So you leave Earth and you start flying away from Earth into another galaxy, and it's cold out there. It's icy, it's dark, it's cold. And I'm like, oh, hell no. And I remember one time, like, oh my God, it's so crazy. One time, my cousin and I, Thomasina, I have a cousin named Thomasina. Thomasina was like 3 years older than me. And she said, we're going to have a meditation session. And I'm like, oh, okay, weirdo. And she said, we're going to have a meditation session. Close your eyes and we're going to get into this. So we're having a meditation session. She's talking about floating off into space and shit. And I'm in a deep ass trance, honey. Like I just remember just seeing, just floating away and just going into complete darkness. And I'm just thinking of coming out. You know those movies where they show you're here and it show all these planets that are like little dots, and you see all these fucking lights, which are like suns and other galaxies and solar systems. That's what I was fucking seeing. And I'm like, fuck, bitch. No wonder why they say eternity, because the universe is so damn vast. It's so fucking big that you just literally float off into nothingness. And that had me tripped out, y'all. I kid y'all not. That had me tripped out. And somebody said, you better get in the Bible. You know that Bible shit. Read that Bible. You won't have to worry about that. But I was like, damn, that's freaky to think about it. But anyway, that's when I was younger. I learned things about life and the afterlife and all this good stuff. And of course, everybody have theories, but I know what I feel happens. And like I said, I think that everyone was in a hell-like state before you got here. I think that everything comes from the ground up. And sometimes you got to fall to realize that when you fall, you hit rock bottom. And the third dimension is not rock bottom. So when you fell from grace, you hit something. You hit some type of bottom. And if it's bottomless, okay, but you hit something and it shook your ass. And you were like, honey, get up out of here. I gotta go. And then something happened. You had your chance. You jumped on that shit. You said, yes, hell yeah, I gotta go. Bitch, I gotta go and deal with those motherfuckers. I gotta be down there once again and be fucked up. Okay, damn. Okay, let me do it. So that's why when you come in here, you're so traumatized that you down here with these motherfuckers. You come in, you crying and shit. If you're not crying, bitch, you probably a devious ass baby. You come in this damn world not crying, honey, you probably a devil. Because you were like, hell, I'm here. Bitch, please. When I came here, I know I was screaming and hollering. But like I said, this is my last life, honey. That's why I spent this life being a transgender. And I'm enjoying every bit of it, honey. Yes, honey. You know, there's some kinks and T's I got to work out. But I know that it's all a reflection of the soul. Yeah, I just want to. I rather find a newest rather than some little dick minion and troll. Yes, time is speeding up. Mm-hmm. There's an awakening taking place. And you know, these Christians who are stuck on this whole, the world is becoming satanic. Those people right there, I feel sorry for them. Because they're going to come back down here. They're going to do the exact same shit over and over again. If you're a true believer in only the Bible, you're definitely going to be coming down here again. You're definitely going to be coming down here again. You're too stuck up on this physical thing. There's a physical rapture. There's a physical this. If I told you that the world ended in 2012, would you believe that? If I told you that the rapture had already done happened, and slowly but surely we're catching up to it. That's why it seems like we're at a very fearful state of being. Would you believe that? Nothing is coming to save you, honey. And when people think that, it's like, girl, okay, really? You're a spirit having a human experience for the evolvement of your soul, and you think something is going to come down here and save your puny little flesh from some little shit that you can handle over and over again? Because you are a piece of the Most High. Does that sound right? That don't sound right to me. Something is going to come and save you, your flesh, because you talk about soul, you don't know anything about your damn soul. But some being spiritually is going to come down and save you from the evilness of this world that are meant to make you a stronger person. And what I love about magic, and I can relate this to this, is being pushed. My magical stuff was awakened, and me getting back into magic happened in my darkest point. My darkest point of my life, the darkest thing I can go back to up to this point, caused me to get back into magic. So I had to get pushed into a not being comfortable, like uncomfortability, not being comforted in no way, shape, or form, being alienated from other people. I did not feel like I was connected to people. I was almost spiraling into a depression. Almost. I say almost, honey, because that's what it was like. I felt like I was being disconnected from something. I don't know what it was. And that's when I found magic again. So that's what I think about with all this, honey. You got to be pushed. Life is about being pushed. You know, you having that horrible relationship, that's about being pushed. Wake up that inner power, honey. You about to lose that job and you say, oh, fuck, what am I going to do to pay my rent in 2 weeks? You got to get pushed for that inner warrior energy to come out. And of course, if you go back into hiding, honey, you don't have what it takes. And of course, that's the role that you chose, because obviously you came here for a reason. if you were really a coward, you wouldn't have came here. But some of us choose to be cowards once we get here for whatever reason. And that's your tea, not mine. But bitch, you have to be pushed. Okay. Come on. Yes, come on. Yes, come on, Tasha. For real. Yes. Yes. You have to be real. You have to be, and you have to be, I mean, I don't know. You just have to be in a certain part of your life to really take magic serious. And I think that with a lot of things though. That's why I said for casework for the next 2 weeks, what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna get one-on-one with people. And we're gonna actually do some live, one-on-one live. We got hangouts now, one-on-one live, and I'm gonna teach you how to tap into that emotion. Tap into that emotion that's gonna connect you to that desire. You cannot manifest things. I said before the beginning of this video, you cannot manifest without having a strong desire. You can sit around and say, well, I want a job, I want a job, I want a job, but you're not going to be in that space emotionally to get that job unless your parents say you got to go. Or your, whatever it is, whatever situation they tell you, we're giving you 2 weeks to get it together, or that's it. And of course, you start panicking and saying, oh my God, what am I going to do? And right then and there, that's when that true you, your real power is going to come out. And that's when you're going to say, bitch, I got to do this. I got to do this. Let's do it. And I think that what I'm really trying to say is you got to be fed up. And that's what's going on with a lot of people. They're not really fed up yet. This is why I feel like they're going in cycles magically. I think that's why they keep attracting the wrong people. And magically, they're trying to do work to savage dead relationships because it is that they're not fed up yet. They're not fed up yet. They're comfortable and they want to stay. I'm comfortable here. I don't need nothing else. So they're not fed up. When they get fed up to, they're like, fuck this shit. Bitch, I'm putting 7 days on hold, mister, to get what I need. Bam. Bitch, that's when you're going to see that change. Guarantee it. You're going to see that change. When you get fed up, that's when you see a motherfucking change. It's no difference than you coming into your work and telling them, bitch, listen, because you really feel like you are a privilege or you are a asset to your company. You'll go in there acting like a bitch. Listen, honey, I've been coming to work every day. I've been bullied. I've been motherfucking harassed, and I'm sick of it. Okay? I'm sick of it. So this is what we're going to do here, because I know that I'm an asset to your company. We're either going to resolve the problems or I got to go. And that boss going to say, what the fuck? This bitch is fed up. Oh my God. I didn't think you had it in you. Yes, bitch, I'm telling you. You ain't going to get fed up, bitch. You're going to keep going through the same shit over and over and over and over and over and over again. And that's what a lot of people's problems is, honey. They're going over the same old bullshit. If you cannot feel it, God won't hear it. Yes, and God is the universe. Universe is source. If you do not feel it, it is not real. Feelings are real. That's the only thing that's real. Memories are attached to feelings. And memories is what things live through, right? Because you can go over an experience, and it's your memory that puts you back into that space that you were at when that experience happened. So going into that, feelings is what make things real. You have to feel that. You have to feel that energy. You have to feel that need. It's like being hungry. This is why the yogis and this is why the advanced spiritual people, we go into fasting, because that desire that you have to eat. Oh God, I'm so hungry. Oh God, I could just eat my own finger. That strong need is the same energy you're going to use to manifest what you're trying to get. If that need is not as strong as you think it is, it's not going to happen. And I know that. It doesn't take magic to make things happen. And like I said, going into magic, true magic is your real intention. That's what it is. It's not about the candles and not about none of that. If you are feeling like you're slipping and you're losing yourself, or you're losing what you feel like you're capable of being, then you are going to lose it. You are going to lose everything. You're going to lose your house, your car, your husband, your kids. If you're going through that, you're going to lose everything. You have to put yourself in that position of being your king, your queen, your creator, and saying, this is what I want to happen. Fuck this shit, bitch. I'm tired of worrying myself to sleep. I'm tired of going to bed crying. This is what I want to motherfucking happen. And you have to feel that. Feel that, and it's going to happen. And like I said, a lot of you out there, you know exactly what I'm talking about because you're much older than me, and I'm sure you experienced a lot more things. Talking about just my 30 years of being here, I've experienced things. I know me getting out of situations was me me connecting to that desire. Oh my God, I'm desiring to be at a better place. I'm desiring to be at a higher place. I'm desiring to be in this moment and actually feeling it over and over again. And I told y'all this before too, going back to who I am now. I have visions of me now, even when I was a kid. And we're talking about personal wise. We're not talking about career wise, we're talking about personal wise. To be the independent person I am, to not depend on nobody to get anything for me. I saw this as a child. And to even like see myself in the mirror, it's like, damn, deja vu, because I saw this for myself. And I told you, I used to pray, you know, God, please make me this, please. And I saw it felt so real. Even going into me, a lot of people don't know this. Before I transitioned, I was a model. I modeled for 3.5 years. And I was, in fact, one of the highest paid models with this agency. And before that even happened, because that kind of pushed me into being independent, and I know that I can make things happen, was over and over in my head, I saw things. I saw me sitting down with people and connecting with people. And even like thinking about it now, it manifested in the form of me transitioning and dating people like that. Wow. Because I actually said, I can see myself sitting down at this long conference-like table and interacting with people who I did not feel that I was on the level while I was thinking that, right? And then all of a sudden, as I start getting older, I start becoming what I was feeling and what I saw. And these people that's on that caliber started reaching out, start connecting. And it's like, damn, like that's manifestation. Like seeing it over and over in your head and feeling it. Like even to where I would get nervous in these little daydreams I would have. Like I would get nervous. Like I'll come out of being like, you know, feeling anxious. And people are like, what the fuck's going on with you? Nothing. Are you sure? Yeah, nothing. They're just like, oh, this is going to happen. Even like fast forwarding to driving, because I told you I had a fear of driving. Before I started driving, I had a fear of driving. I was in an accident at 12 years old that was very traumatic and it was very scary. And I would say from 12 to 16, I had nightmares about that accident. And I had my first encounter with an angel that I know was an angel. But it was traumatic for me. And that's why I didn't drive. But I saw myself getting in the car and getting over my fear of driving. And I said, honey, I see myself doing this. I see myself actually getting there. And then to think about it in that moment, it made me nervous. And I say, fuck, I got to get over this. I got to get over this. And I think the year that I manifested my car and my driver's license, which I manifested everything in one shot. 30 days, I manifested a new car, my driver's permit, and my actual driver's license. And I remember September of that year, I said, bitch, oh my God, we're going on it's already past my 3-year driving anniversary. But anyway, I said, bitch, you got to make this happen. You got to be totally independent. You got to be totally independent, girl. You got to do it. And I said, okay, we do it. I kept psyching myself out. I got to do it. No shit, I'm scared. I got to do it. No, I'm scared. I got to do it. And I kid you not, as the moments was coming up to me actually going to go take my test, y'all, it felt like everything was happening in slow motion because I saw that. I saw me going into DMV. I saw me going there and saying, I'm here to apply for my license. And I saw the lady saying, you got to take a written test first. I'm okay. I saw myself going to the computer section, typing it out. Oh, yeah. Oh, 45, 25. Woo, 250 feet. Bam. I saw myself doing all that. Then I saw myself actually getting the license. And it's so crazy because how I thought I was going to get it was I was going to rent a car, test drive the car, and learn how to drive in that car rental. Because they do rent a car till you have a permit, but you got to have a licensed driver to be the main person. And that was my goal. And Lachey was like, no, we can use my car. And I said, oh shit, bitch, this is really about to happen. I just couldn't believe it. And like I said, now I'm here. But everything that you will ever get in life is about you feeling, you getting to that point. And that's why I said it's all mental. And you can't listen to what other people say. Because people will say it's not possible. People told me a lot of things was impossible. And it's like, I'm here. You know, as a kid, my mom, they thought that I was my mom's favorite child. At least they thought that. And I was just always around my mom. I wanted to learn all my mom's secrets, cooking, all that, how to be a good mother. You know, don't ask me why I wanted to be around her for that stuff. But people would say, you know, you're going to be lazy. Mama going to be taking care of you all your life. You're going to be a bum. And, you know, now I look back on it, bitch, I'm the furthest away from a bum when it comes to all my siblings. All my 30 years after I turned 17 and a half, I never asked my mom for a motherfucking thing outside of for love, outside of mama, give me a hug. And I don't even got to ask for that. I'm just saying I never asked her for anything outside of that. So it's about really how you feel and where you see yourself going. And that's manifesting. That's what's going to get you there. Not just people telling you or you saying, I think I can do it. Do you feel yourself being there? Do you see yourself being there? Do you connect with that moment that you're trying to get to? If you were to get that new car, how would you feel emotionally? What will you do once you get that new car? Is it just about getting a new car to show it off? Or is it this new car is going to make you feel somewhere? You're going to feel accomplished because you actually busted your ass off to get that motherfucking new car. What is it going to make you feel like? And that's what it's about. So like I said, people who get kids are done for the next 2 weeks. I want to actually sit down, and I'm saying next 2 weeks because I'm hitting the road soon. I want to actually sit there and I want to actually do a plan live with you on what you need to make things happen, not just verbally. And I want to somehow, some way create like a meditation thing for you or even some exercises with you. And I think that's going to be interesting. I'm excited about that. That'll be very interesting to see people, how they're going to respond to that. But yeah. Yes, come on. Come on. Take it from me. You need to get fed up and leave because it will get worse before it get better. Come on. That adrenaline. Yes. That adrenaline. Yes. That adrenaline. Come on. Yes. 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 Come on, Tasha. Tasha, you gonna write the book for me? Tasha, I tell you this story and you write the book. Cause Tasha, I'm not gonna be sitting there writing down everything. How about that? I'll get somebody to write it for me and let me just tell you the story from beginning to the end of what I think it's saying. Let's do that. Who wanna write for me? And I'll pay you when the proceeds come in for that book. How you doing? They're not hungry enough. They are complacent and they die mentally. Right. And that's another thing also known as stagnant energy. Procrastination. Yes. You're not hungry enough. You have to be hungry. This is do or die. If you're like, oh, I'm okay if it doesn't happen, Mystic, it's not going to happen. And I was stuck with this. And people say, Mystic, oh my God, I manifested. Thank you. No, thank yourself. Because yes, I opened something, but you manifesting is you manifesting because I didn't get you to that point of wanting that car the way you wanted that car. I didn't get you to that point of wanting that new apartment the way you wanted that apartment. I didn't get you to that point of wanting that man to marry you and it actually happened. I didn't get you to that point of wanting your daughter to come back home and it happened. I didn't get you to the point of wanting your son to get released out of prison because that was your baby and you thought about him all day and all night. You got yourself to that point. You have to be hungry. This is do or die. And that's what I was saying. When people hear me up and say, Mystic, I don't have time to do work. Mystic, I can't put aside 2 minutes a day. Baby girl, your magic ain't gonna manifest. I'm telling you right here, right now. Honestly, truthfully, we're here on the phone. Your shit is not gonna manifest because you're not hungry. I don't hear it in your voice. You're not hungry, girl. You're so stuck on what could be versus actually getting your stuff there. You're not hungry enough. I don't see it. I don't feel it. And that's why I say I like to do consultations. I have to do consultations because I will tell you this work is definitely achievable or it's not. Because some people, like I said, they don't have realistic goals. No tea, no shade. There's people out there, I won't say the names, that have come to me recently, and I hear them saying, Mystic, I want this to go in my favor. Mystic, I want this man to see me for the person I am. But they're too stuck in their old ways. They're not ready to let their own fake fantasies die out. They're not willing to do that. So it's like, well, I fuck what you're saying, Mystic. I still want it this way. It's not going to happen, sweetie. If you're coming to me for a reading, I'm going to give you real insight. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If you're asking me my honest opinion spiritually, I'm going to tell you what I'm seeing based off the other hundreds of caseworks that I've done. I'm going to tell you, I don't see that. In order for this to happen, this got to happen. Somebody came to me for a situation, compatibility, let's put it out there. And, well, what do you see? What do you see is going on? I got to know what happened. Before I do any work on this man, I got to see what's going on. Okay. Let's get down to it. Got involved. We did a very in-depth reading. It actually took me 2 days to complete. I told this person, you guys are definitely compatible. I do see communications being a major issue. And I see communications being a major issue and before I would even finish, the person was like, well, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, and this, that? And it's like, okay, this is what the problem's going to be. Because you have to learn that conversation is a two-way street. You got to understand that communication with other people is not just you talking. It's you also shutting up and listening. So you're trying to be compatible with me. You don't know me. You're going to do that with your husband and he going to leave your ass. You're going to do that with the man that you're trying to manifest and he not going to have that. Ain't no real man or real woman going to be with a motherfucker that don't know how to shut the fuck up sometimes. I love to talk, but I got to learn how to shut up sometimes. My mom loved to talk. And I tell y'all, sometimes my stepdad be like, shut up. Shut up. Flat out. He'll do that. But if he tell you to shut up, that means you're agitating his soul. And my mom does shut up. She does. She'll walk out sometimes because that fire in her want to explode, but she walks out. But yes, I tell this person, your communication is going to be a big problem because he cannot openly say how he feels. That's just not the type of person he is. And you're going to shut him down. Every time he want to open his mouth, you're going to shut him down. He's going to say, well, I think. Well, what do you mean you think? What do you mean, nigga? Yeah, he's not going to be okay with that. And that's what the problem is going to be. But she couldn't take that for what it was. And I said, honey, it is what it is. That's all I can see. Thank you so much. Like, I ended that because I'm like, I'm not about to be combative. I'm not about to go back and forth. If you want your life to be the way you want it to be, that is what it is. But you're not hungry enough to make this thing work out with this man. And this is why it's not going to manifest the way that you see it. You definitely have no problem getting him, but is it going to last? No. And I can tell you what I'm seeing spiritually and what I'm seeing based off my experiences. It's not going to motherfucking last. So yeah, you have to be hungry. Hungry for something. That's the only way. Hungry. In order to be a successful warrior, you have to prepare yourself mentally, emotionally, and physically. They're similar to the military and the army. They put them in crazy situations, uncomfortable situations to test their mentality. And it has to be broken down first. And once it's broken down, the true desires, the true emotions come out. And the corporal, the sergeant is able to call the shit out. Get that line. Shut up. They whip the ass back into shape. So it is what it is. Magically, the exact same motherfucking thing, bitch. You're not going to get shit because you paid somebody $3,000. If somebody ever charged you $15,000, $3,000, $1,000 for some casework, they better be doing some real big fucking shit. They better be calling you every motherfucking day and saying, where the fuck is your mentality at? When I do my extra deep level, abyss level work, $1,500 work, we're on that phone. Hey, what is your state of mind right now? What are you doing right now? Hello? Because I want to make sure that our emotions are on the same level. And if you need that breaking down, you need something to be broken down for you, I will gladly do that. But like I said, there's no easy way of anything. Magic is not an instant pill. Magic is not about getting things easier. It makes things easier, but it's not about that. It's about what are you willing to invest energetically? Because like I said before, going into when Plant Care asked earlier, what was we before we became physical? We were spirit. We were beings in other dimensions that were made out of plasma. That's why black carbon is so powerful, even in the third dimension. And somebody did a video, a non-spiritual person, about a situation that happened. But anyway, I won't go into that. But purple carbon, or they call it many things, but black carbon is so black it looks purple, is actually black matter. And that's exactly what, anyway, you have to get yourself to that point energetically, because of course we're going to go into ethereal zone and stuff, and I don't want to go into that. But you have to get yourself there energetically. If you're like, Mystic, I'm getting a brain fart, Mystic, I'm seeing brick walls, then you have to really ask yourself, what's making you want to do this in the first place? If mentally all you're seeing is brick walls and you're seeing things preventing that, then why are you doing this? Because it's not about doing work. It's not about doing the candles and all that. Those are just minor things. The things that make things happen is energy. That's why I always tell y'all, most of my casework, I can't send you pictures on. For one, I do things that I don't want out there. And for two, it's not tangible evidence I'm doing that work. The candles is the only thing that's tangible. What you have to do is learn how to get yourself there to know when people are working on you energetically, because that's what real spiritualists do. Real spiritualists work on you energetically. And how you know that they're doing some effective work, things change around you. It could be minor things, but things change. If you woke up today and you said, Mystic, I'm doing some casework, let's get this work going. And a week later, nothing changed. Everything that happened before we started the work is still going on. Then that's how you know that I'm not doing that work. If one thing's changed, one little thing, maybe you woke up, normally you have newspaper in front of your door. That morning you wake up, there's no paper there. That's how you know the universe is starting to shift things around you. Well, like I said, it's about feeling. And people get so caught up in this internet shit, especially on YouTube, people thinking that it's physical. You know, I got candles, I got crystals. What kind of crystal you got? Oh, look at my altar. And it's like, these are all tangible things. Real magic starts from within. I can't show you a picture of real magic. I can't show you an example of real magic outside of it being manifested. But real magic comes from the inside, not the outside. That's not where it comes from. Don't do that. Don't get fooled by that. Don't spend thousands of dollars on supplies that is pointless and meaningless. Because if you're buying all these supplies and your energy is not there, it's not going to happen. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. Come on, fast. Come on, Tasha. You better fast. I sure did. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And Tasha, you know what's so crazy about being who I am? Being a transgender person, I was never taught how to be feminine. I was never taught how to be a female. I was never taught how to do makeup, how to do wigs, how to do all that. I was never taught how to walk, how to talk. I was never taught how to present myself as a lot of cisgender women actually have the ability to do. They have the honor to do. But I was not taught that. These were natural traits that I had. But me being who I am now as far as surgery, I do see more surgeries down the line. I do. Next year, I may do them. But everything that I am now as the woman that I am, people seeing me as the woman I am, me getting respected from people of great power as the woman that I am, people acknowledging me for the spiritual person I am first. Because, of course, our flesh is a physical manifestation of what is going on in the inside. Tattoos and all that stuff just talks about hurt and pain and what's going on the inside. That's all it is. No tea, no shade. Anybody that got tattoos, I'm not cutting on you, but that's what that is. Unless you are a part of a culture that tattoos are needed. Polynesian, other parts of the world, yes, tattoos were definitely needed. That's your respect to your ancestors. But you are American with tattoos, that's definitely talking about what you were going through during that time you got those tattoos. But like I said, I saw myself being who I am right now. 11 years old, 12 years old. When I was going through my bullying stuff and people not seeing me for who I felt I was, like I saw this moment. I saw me being a healthy adult. I saw me being a mentally stable adult. I saw me having healthy relationships with other adults that are secure with themselves, who knew what they were, who always knew what they were. And they accepted that. I saw that. And like I said, there's a lot of stuff I saw, and it could have been premonitions. It could have been me wanting that to happen, and it happened. But I saw these things. And that's why I have mirrors, because mirrors confirm to me that magic is real. Me seeing what I see, me seeing everything that I have acquired, my own apartment, the things I have in my apartment, my investments, the people that I manifested in my life. And should I say we mutually manifested? Because it's not just about me manifesting good people, it's about them also manifesting me. So together we manifested something. And that takes cooperation. We know that cooperation takes a lot of compromising. We know this. So that took a lot of work in the first place for that to happen. But I saw these things happening. And like I said, it took a lot. That's what I focused on. That's probably why I've only been to one or two clubs my whole life. Being 30 years old, I've only been to one or two clubs. That's probably why, I can count on one hand how many sexual partners I've had. We're talking about me actually placing my mouth on their body and them actually placing their mouth on my body and me actually getting in and getting down. Yes. Now, other things, foreplay, I've done it with more than 5 people, but still, intimacy has only been done with, I count that on one hand. So, like I said, that's what I focused on. What I wanted. I wanted this. I wanted to be able to spend money in other countries. I want to be able to go to Dubai. Like, there's so many ideas I had in my mind. And like I said, to see them unfold right now, it's like, damn, only 30 years. And I think about my ancestors. I think about my parents who never had that opportunity, who have never left the country. Or if they did, it was only to the Caribbean. They never went any other part. We're talking about like going 3,000 miles away, 3,000 miles outside of the States. Like, to do that would be like, damn, to be independent and have my own shit. Like, wow. Investing, wow. Doing things, like I said, that I wasn't taught how to do. It just naturally came to me because I know I wanted better for myself. But yes, Tasha, I seen this, honey. I seen it. Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, adrenaline is actually your spiritual gift of having inner power. That's one of your spiritual gifts, adrenaline. That's a physical manifestation of that. When people have an adrenaline rush, this can go 2 ways. People could become superhuman, protect their child by lifting up a 3-ton vehicle. They can jump off of a 5-story building and land without breaking anything in their body. They could be weak and let's say we be wheelchair bound and right in that moment escape out of a dangerous situation. All that is supernatural inner strength, inner power. That is a physical manifestation of that energy, that spiritual power building up. And your body is having a response to that. That also goes into nervousness, having anxiety where you're like, anxiety, depression. I would say this is all energetic. You need to learn how to release that. Going back to when I was a teenager, and I always make a reference to this, I had a doctor named Dr. William West. Dr. William West was an old doctor who's been practicing for a long time. I think he may be still alive. I don't know. But I remember I went to him and he did all these tests because I was throwing up. I was feeling dizzy. I was just fatigued. I was like, oh God, they thought I had diabetes. They thought I had mono, all this shit, right? Because when you're a teenager in high school, they're like, you're sharing drinks with people. You got all these diseases going around. So they thought I had a lot of stuff, which I didn't have it. But he said, I'm gonna refer you to a different doctor because I think this is something that's going on mentally. And One thing you told my mom, because I have good ears. One thing about me, bitch, I can hear everything. Okay? This is why to go to sleep, I can't be in pure silence. If I ever have to be in pure silence, I have to put earplugs in. I can hear everything. Okay? I have very good ears. Lachey could attest to that. I can hear even whispers, I can hear that shit. I overheard him telling my mom, your child has what we call lazy disease. If your child get out and exercise and get more sun, your child would not be feeling the way that your child is feeling. And it's so weird to me because I thought of that and I said that I think that's true. Because a lot of things was isolation. During that time, I was isolating myself. During that time, I was keeping things within. Feelings I couldn't express. Things I liked, I couldn't say because people would probably judge me. Ooh, that's gay, faggot. You know, that's what I felt. So I kept these things within, and these things turned very dark. And these things turned into depression. And that's what depression is. Depression is inward focused anger. It's not expressing things to the fullest extent. It's inward anger. External anger is relieved. That's why I always tell people, when people are upset, let them do what they need to do. If they need to call somebody a bitch, fuck you, nigga, let them do that and keep it pushing. Don't sit here and play the old role. Oh, well, that's not godly. Oh, now you don't really got to do all that. Bitch, please, don't get uppercutted. Because that's how I was. That's how I was feeling. Even to this day, if I still get to that point, I could probably still uppercut a motherfucker. Because I'm not going to hold that shit in and cause me to be ever at that state again. But like I said, all that shit is a response to your spiritual gifts. One of your spiritual gifts is expressing yourself to your fullest extent, telling people how you really feel. I'm not okay with you doing this. When you did this, it made me feel uncomfortable. By you standing to me, and we're talking about personal attacks. If someone come out and say, you're a loser, you're a bum, you're a basic black bitch, girl, you have a right to say, excuse me, honey, hold up. Like I said, that's one of your gifts. Expressing yourself to your fullest extent. That's why I say going into energies, your solar plexus and your throat chakra are the two most used powers when it comes to magic. Your two most used powers. Because of course, going into your solar plexus, that is how you identify with not only yourself, but how you identify with people outside of yourself. Your vocal cords or your throat chakra allow you to express those feelings, express what's really going on. So when that's shut off, of course, spiritually you shut off. But like I said, energetically, that's what that is. Adrenaline, anxiety. Anxiety is nothing but a response. You're having these thoughts going on in your head. You're feeling these things, but you're not putting these energies to work. So it's, I can't breathe. Bitch, let that energy out. Let that motherfucking energy out. Stop holding that shit within. Because anxiety, extreme anxiety actually it can actually cause a heart attack. Extreme anxiety, or should I say a severe anxiety attack, can actually give you a heart attack. Because that energy is moving so swiftly from your root to your sacral, from your sacral into your solar plexus, from your solar plexus into your throat chakra, or we say your heart chakra into your throat, it stops there and it stops your heart. Because the energy is so damn strong. That blockage is so strong, it's like a blood clot. It's so damn strong that it stops that shit. So all of a sudden you're, oh God, yeah, I'm feeling it. Oh, what's going on with me? I'm feeling it. Something's going down. Uh-oh, I'm going. Girl, bye. Oh, girl, y'all know how tired I am right now. But of course, I love spending time with my people, and I love sharing things with my people. Yes. Yes, your eternal worth is 2 hours a day. Come on. Invest that in your magic, Tasha. 2 hours a day. 2 hours a day, Tasha. You're going to invest in your spiritual gifts. You're going to invest in your craft, whether it is spiritual practices or giving thanks to spirit or doing your research on Apollo and all these other spirits that are with you. That's what you're going to do, Tasha. You just said it, Tasha. 2 hours a day is definitely worth it. I give myself at least an hour a day to do my spiritual stuff. 1 hour a day. Here lately, it's been about 3 hours. outside of other people's stuff, because of course I'm doing works for people and I need to keep my energy stable. So I've been doing my own stuff to keep that energy there. And then of course I'm doing other people's stuff, but my own stuff is about 3 hours a day, about 3 times a day, 3 hours a day. And, like I said, you have to get into that. The more you do it, the more powerful you become, because you're actually focusing in on your gifts. And people say, how do I know my spiritual gifts? You know what spiritual gifts you have, honey. Nobody has to give you a reading to tell you that. No tea, no shade. You know what gifts are with you. If you're not, then maybe you need to come to me and say, Mystic, how do I get into developing my own psychic powers? Because psychic powers is not only about reading tarot and seeing the future. Unfortunately, the wannabes got you thinking that. Psychic powers is also using energies to manifest with. Psychic powers is also recognizing your energies and being able to time that. Psychic powers is also channeling energy, transmuting energy. Psychic powers is also being aware of your own energy just within your own body. That is also psychic powers. It's not just about reading the future, astrology. It's not just about that. So that's how you get it. Yeah, like I say, you should be hitting me up for that. Not, Mystic, can I have a reading on what my gifts are? Because I'm going to say, honey, I think you need to take a class, which I think will be more of an investment anyway, on psychic development. So you could develop your own sense of. And there's actually a thing that I want to do too, because we're getting closer to the winter solstice. We're getting close to the winter solstice. I want to do stuff. I want to do a event, and I want it to be live, and I want it to be like we did on Hangouts, the Q&A. Wasn't that good, y'all? Those of you who came to that Spirit Veneration class, I want to do a class like that. So only 12 people could fit in there, 10 people? Maybe do like 10 people. And if more want to join, we could probably do it every day, like 10 this day, 10 that day, 10 this day. But I want to do a session of teaching you how to see things with your spirit eyes. And also being aware of your own energy at all times. Because even going to where people say, Mystic, you be on a ball and you stop yourself. I know when that energy is about to go somewhere else. And also helping you know your own energies will also help you know other people's energy. You'll know when something ain't right. Because going into a room, let's talk about being uncomfortable. Let's talk about going into a room where you're like, something don't feel right. You only know that because you know your own energy. And you know that your own energy is now isolated. When I'm in a room and I'm feeling good, like my own apartment, my own house, I feel my energy expanding throughout the whole place. I feel it. How I know if somebody is lurking or possibly may enter my home, my energy will now start to feel like it's being isolated. So I will be like, there's a shift here. What's going on? Very similar to when you're with a group of people. You're feeling good about yourself. They love you, your family, your friends, they respect you. And then when they start feeling some type of way, you feel your energy become isolated because it starts getting shut off. They start saying, I don't want to be in that vibe. You know, that whole vibing with me, that's real. Let me vibe with you. That's a real thing. So, like I said, if you're not aware of your own energies, you're not going to be aware of any energy shifts. You're not going to be aware of anything that's not good for you. You're not going to feel any hunches. And I told y'all, I've been in fucked up situations in my life, very fucked up situations where I know I could have been dead and gone already. I like to consider myself a cat. I think I've had 9+ lives because I could have been gone in the car accident I was in. I could have been gone in a lot of situations. But I was aware of my own energy that I was taught as a teenager when I was in one of the groups I was in. I was taught how to be aware of my own energy and how to transfer my own energy and how to recognize when someone else is trying to project their energy onto me or when they're trying to isolate my energy. Like I said, I think that's more important. I think that's the most important. Yes. You working on that. Well, we talk about the 7 spirits, Tasha, and one of those 7 spirits deal with that. Being humbled, quieting yourself down. The whole process of spiritual experiences is praying and meditating. Praying is the act of talking. Meditating is the act of listening. Not only are you listening, but you're learning how to feel spiritually. So it's okay to want to pray all the time. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. That's what a lot of people do. They like to pray a lot. You're praying, bitch, but you're not listening. You're not shutting that shit off. You should be meditating more than you're praying. No tea, no shade. Because through meditation, you see things. Through meditation, you feel things ultimately. Through prayer, you're talking. You're thinking while you're talking. Oh, I think. Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, my God. Oh, yes. But meditating is shutting that shit down and saying, bestow onto me those gifts, Allah. Bestow onto me those gifts, God. Bestow those things onto me, Jesus, Krishna, whoever you pray to. Bestow these blessings onto me. Give me insight on what I need to do to make these things happen. That's what meditation is. Listening. Shh. Quiet that shit down. That's what I said. That's why I love living by myself, honey, because it's quiet, honey. Anubis is sleeping right now. When I end this, it's silence right now. I can meditate if I need to meditate. Like, I love that. Being around a lot of people, I can't do that. That's too much noise. I can't really get in and know my spirit. Spirit's talking, but I can't listen. And it's just like, damn, girl, I can't. Too many people. Can y'all shut the fuck up? I'm trying to meditate. Come on, Rose. What spirits do I think is with Oprah? Well, Oprah is very, very masculine in spirit. Oprah has a lot of masculine spirits with her. Oprah has some ancient spirits. I will go into one of them very, very quickly. Oprah has a spirit with her, and we'll say one of her avatars is Aphrodite. Okay. She also have another spirit with her too, because I actually talked about this with another person. Believe this or not, Devil's Ivy, about Oprah. Because this person I met, they were so sprung on Oprah. Like, I want to get like Oprah. I want to reach out to Oprah. Bitch, work with those spirits, honey. They'll give you access to Oprah. Anyway, Oprah share the same spirits as Tyra Banks, believe it or not. They share very similar spirits. And some of those spirits are also shared by Beyonce. And that's what I say. You look at these inner circle of people and you know exactly what energies they tapped into. Exactly. Spiritually. What energies have they tapped in to get that? And you see that shit. You're like, I wonder why. And that's what I said. I don't know why, but I have the gift of knowing spirits. I don't know how that's possible. No one taught me how to read spirits. I just naturally have that ability. Even going into being a judgment of character, I used to be able to know if people, I still can do, but of course I don't meet people randomly like that no more. But I used to be able to see people randomly and say, ooh, I don't want to get to know that person. And people say, ooh, you're judging, you're judgmental. You of all people should not be judgmental. And it's like, excuse me? Bitch, the energies around that motherfucker is not good. Well, what do you mean the energies? Because they can say that about you too. Well, they could say that about me, like you said. But are they right? But what I'm seeing is definitely true. There's something fucked up with that person. I kid y'all not. Let me tell y'all a good example. Kid y'all not. This is some fresh shit right here. 3 years ago. No. 2000. Oh, shit. It's been 5 years. 5 years ago, my sister introduced me to one of her friends. And, you know, the friend was a little off, but that wasn't the problem because I said her energy is off and she's married. So let me meet the husband and I'm going to see exactly what is going on. Because when you're married, you really become one. Even when you're dating people and you're fucking people on a regular, you're really one person. That's why I would say for you escorts and prostitutes out there, whatever else you call yourself, you need to be very mindful about who you're having sex with. And if you are, you need to do some spiritual work to cut those cords. But I said, let me not judge her. Let me see who she's married to first. It took me almost a year to meet her partner. One day we went to my mom's house and her husband was there. And I'm looking at this man and I said, this man is so damn ugly. But I'm asking myself, why is this man ugly? Because of course, I don't really judge people for their physical attributes, but I know I was seeing a spirit on this motherfucker. And I'm like, why is this motherfucker so damn ugly to me? He's ugly as fuck. And then I start seeing things. And I asked my friend, because I thought I was tripping. And I asked my friend, I said, you remember that movie? What movie? And I told the name of the movie. I said, doesn't he resemble that character from that movie? And my friend said, no. I said, listen, think about it. Look at him and look at him. Don't think about nothing. Tell me he don't look like that motherfucker. My friend looked. Okay, now I see it. I said, oh my God. I kid you not, y'all. I told my mom, I told my sister. I said, that man should not be at your house. My mom said, why? Well, there's some fucked up shit with that man. He needs to not be in your house. He's bringing energy in your house, Mom, that should not be here. And my mom was like, well, I cleansed my house because my mom is at cleansing all this stuff. She's like, I cleaned my house. There's no nasty energy up in there. I use a lot of ammonia, a lot of bleach. Okay, Mama, I'm telling you, that motherfucker got some shit up on him. And I can guarantee you, he's a pedophile. Well, guess what, y'all? They were like, ooh, that's fucked up. How dare you say that? Ooh. So they told the friend. I think I told y'all this story. I'm having a deja vu. They told the friend called himself checking me and was like, what you mean my husband is a pedophile? What you mean about that? I said, honey, listen, I'm just telling you what I know. Your husband is a pervert. Uh-huh. And I told my mom and them not to let your ass come in here no more. And if they do that, I kid you not, I think me and my mom got into it for a while because my mom was actually letting this girl come into her house and foolishly letting this girl use her car. Now, mind you, the girl ended up wrecking the car, but it wasn't the girl's fault. The postal worker actually hit the car while the girl had the car, and my mom got money from that. But I said, no, that's a sign right there. But anyway, fast forwarding. The man is now in prison right now, serving not one charge, not two charge, but 3 charges of sexual offenses. One of them was he molested his wife's younger sister. Not only did he molest her, he was trying to human traffic her. He turned her into a whore, a 6-year-old girl. 2, he was smelling his own daughter's poom poom. Now, right there, honey, when I heard that story, I wanted to slap the person who told me that story. Because I said, bitch, I told y'all motherfucking asses. The 3rd fucking offense was when he was younger. Okay, this is what I was seeing. When he was younger, they had a house party. Well, just so happened one of the girls there got put in a room by herself. She was wasted, and they raped her. There was only one person involved in that rape, and it was him. But of course, what he was telling people was, I got charged because I took the rap for my cousin. And I said, no. See, if y'all would have told me this before I told y'all this motherfucker was a weirdo, then I would have told y'all straight up, no, that motherfucker's lying. He raped that woman. And now, because nobody did nothing about it, because I tell y'all this, when pedophiles are pedophiles, we're talking about real pedophiles, people that like to rape and molest the victims, people that are innocent. Animals, children, wheelchair-bound people, old people, doesn't matter. The only way to fix that shit is to they have to be locked up or a whole nother way, which I won't say that on here. But I said his ass molested that little girl and prostituted her out because he did not get charged for the crime he did when he was younger. So that perverted spirit stayed in him. Second thing, when he started molesting this little 6-year-old girl and putting her out there working, nobody questioned that. How the hell you married to this man and not know that he's molesting your little sister and working her? Where are you at when he's not at home? So I'm like, this bitch is guilty too. She could be locked up too, bitch. Lock her ass up too. Because rapists, they work in packs any damn way. Molesters, it's not one-on-one. They got somebody working with them. Heard nobody say. So I said, yeah, he was molesting a little girl. Then he started working her. And he was actually molesting her since she was 12. And he started working her at 16 on Backpage and stuff. But because he was not caught with that and no one stopped his nasty ass, then he took it out on his own fucking daughter. And that's sad. That's disgusting. That motherfucker, ooh, girl, I don't even know if I can say that on YouTube. That's just bitch. Ugh. But I told y'all, I knew that motherfucker knew what he was doing. I kid you not. I said that motherfucker's a pervert. That motherfucker looked like he got Down syndrome. There's a spirit that make him look like that. No tea, no shade. That motherfucker looked very special, honey. And no, he did not have Down syndrome. He just had a certain look to him, spiritually speaking. Yes, he did. And I saw that shit. And he had an old school van too. I said, that's that molester van. That's that Chester the molester van where you creep around, drive around neighborhood, looking through the blinds in the back of your van, lurking and shit. Sick motherfucker. Ooh. Disgusting. But yeah, when I first bought your oils, everything changed to me. The aroma did it for me. Come on, Tasha. Yes, come on. The woman is inside of you. Come on, Liquor Spot. Come on, honey. Yes, you've been cleaning house and glistening. Come on, cleaning house and listening, honey. Yeah, there's spirituals out here charge people $2,200 for readings. And of course, there's nothing wrong with that if they're giving you an in-depth reading. A good example, Rose, that if they're going to, hell, I don't think there's reading for that. I mean, even my 7-card goddess pull, which means we talk about the influences that you know of, the influences you don't know of. We talk about your past, present, and future. We talk about how others are affected by this. Like we're tackling all areas. That is not even $200. So I don't get that $200 thing. I mean, maybe with I don't know. I don't see that. I see that being a money hunger thing. People out here charging $3,000 for readings too. It's crazy. Bitch, you don't got that much leverage with spirit, girl, because you'll be doing other shit to make your coin. Yes, children know who they are. We sometimes as adults interfere with that. I've been saying since I was 6, I wanted to be a teacher. Come on. Are you a teacher, Lotus? Come on, Lotus. Yes, and still in those cultures, the tattoos represent what is inside their collective consciousness. You're right, Liquor Spot. You're right. Yes, those tattoos are definitely a representation of something going on consciously. But of course, like I said, going into America and shit, girl, unless you got some shackles tattooed on you. No tea, no shade. Unless you got a cross tattooed on you. You know, girl, there's some tea with that. Yes, I use those freaking flyer mouths. Come on, Liquor Spot. Yes, come on. Yes. When I get anxiety attacks, I can't breathe. It's like my soul coming out of my body, but in the process, mind saying, calm down and breathe slowly. My heart beats so fast. Oh my God. See, all that is energy, Rose. All that is energy that needs to be put into your magic. Right there. Put that shit into your magic. I'm a very light sleeper too. Yeah. I'm a light sleeper too. That's why sometimes Anubis kind of irks me, because if I'm sleeping, he gets up, he has to patrol. Anubis have to patrol. If I showed y'all my video footage, time and time again, I have different angles of camera footages. He goes in down the hall, he smells around everything, he's looking back and forth, and then he comes back in the room and he lays down. Or he gets up and go get some water, go in the bathroom and piss on my toilet. I feel like I'm having daily deja vus. I go in there, I'm like, where the fuck all this puddle of shit come from, honey? And it's him pissing on that toilet. Well, at least he's pissing on my toilet instead of on my furniture. Okay. But yes, I'm a very light sleeper too. That's why I said, when I get a man, I don't know how that's going to work. When I get a man, I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know how that's going to work. Like, oh my God. And that's probably one thing that's probably stopping me from getting a man, because I think about that. How are we going to sleep in the same bed together? Being awake, I don't mind that. Sleeping, I'm trying to think, how would that be? Yeah, I can't see it. Maybe I'll sleep on the couch or something. We back in the old school days. Come on, daily deja vus. Come on. Yes. Good morning, Latricia. Yes. Also, you can't focus in on someone or your vision seems blurry when you look at them. the person might have something dark or demonic attached to them, or it's inner darkness to them. Of course. But of course, it's about closing your eyes physically. There's an old saying right now, if you guys try this, go into a room where there is computers, electromagnetic energy, right? Computers, plasma frequencies that are being altered. Go into a place that does not have these things, like a bathroom, a hallway. Close your eyes. Focus for a minute and tell me what colors you see. When you are around places or things, we'll say things, not places, things that have like TVs and computers, you will actually see purple and lime green colors go in your eye. That is electromagnetic energy. If you go into a place where it does not have that, you're not going to see that. So the same thing goes for people who are negative. You go in there, you close your eyes. Even try this with YouTube people. You go in there, you close your eyes. Have that computer on, close your eyes, focus on the light that's being shown, and see what colors you see. See what colors you see. And if you don't think about colors, you know what these colors mean. And you know exactly who is who and what is what. It's not about the physical eyes, because the Bible speaks about your physical eyes fooling you, deceiving you. These physical eyes will definitely fool you. It's about going within, closing down the physical eyes and saying, what am I seeing? What am I seeing right now? Let me tell you what I'm seeing when I close my eyes. I see the Neptune sign. So we have a lot of, I have somebody sending me some Pisces energy, honey. Some Piscean energy. Come on, Pisces, come on through. There's a Pisces person that's acting like they're infatuated with me. Not playing. But anyway, you will see stuff. Yes. Yes, honey, come on. Yes. But listen, y'all, I'm going to go. Anubis want to lay down. You want to lay down? You want to lay down? Yeah, let's go now. Anubis want to lay down, y'all. He's hot right now. He's bubbled underneath the covers. You hot? You want the fan on? You want the fan on? Are you hot? Yeah, you so hot. You okay? Oh, poor baby. Oh, poor baby. You hot. Oh, need to cool off. Let's cool him off. Let's cool this baby off. Let's cool this baby off. Let's cool this boy off. Look, now you're trying to act like you're going back to sleep. You hot? Should I turn on the fan for you? You want the fan on? Mm-hmm. Poor baby. Poor baby. Poor Buddha. Mm-hmm. 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 Listen, y'all, I'm going to go to bed. I'm really getting tired. And I still got to go get my blankets and my pillows. I think someone asked me, like, why I don't be having pillows and blankets on my bed. First of all, I don't want Anubis humping my pillows. Second of all, I don't want him playing with my blankets and shit. I have certain blankets that I pull out, usually sheets, when I'm about to go to sleep, put my pillows up there, and I go to sleep. When I'm not sleeping, I do not have those things on my bed. You know what I'm talking about, you. I don't want him pissing and fucking on my pillows, because he's going to mess around and get castrated. We're going to neuter his ass. He's going to mess around and get neutered. You want to get neutered? You want to get neutered? Want to get neutered? Want to get neutered? You want to neuter this? Want to get neutered? You want to get neutered? You want to get neutered? You know, neuters get your balls cut off. They're going to cut those balls off. They're going to take those balls. They're going to twist it. They're going to cut it. They're going to say, one by one, let's get this motherfucking balls out. They're going to pull these balls one by one. They're going to sit you up. You're going to have a cone on your neck. When the cone on your neck, you won't be able to lick your own ass. None of that, honey. And guess what? I'm not going to help you do it either. Nope. We're going to keep that cone on you. They're going to suture it up. And don't worry about it. You still have your doggy wing. And you just won't be able to hump nothing. gotta go. This baby is acting out. I gotta go. Yes, honey. You finally have a day. Come on, Rose. Yes, go to sleep, Rose. Go to bed, Rose. I'm about to go to bed too, honey. I gotta scrub this face. I put some makeup on today. I put some of my Maybelline. Is this 24-hour stay? I don't know why they call it 24-hour stay because the shit don't stay. Bitch. Anyway, I'm gonna scrub this face and take my ass to bed. And I'll be checking my teas today. And yes, check your email. If you did cancel with me over the past weekend, I emailed most of you. There's one more I'm waiting on your teas to finish. And yeah, that's really all, honey. So yeah, toitspiritedmsa.blogspot.com, or excuse me, toitspiritedmsa.gmail.com, questions about products and services. And also, it's only stopped by here for like 10 minutes. But I guess it was meant for me to talk about other things. But anyway, let me take my ass to bed, y'all. I got a busy day today. I need to clean up in here today. And I got water bottles everywhere. And I got my printer box just sitting here. I got these mirrors all around the floor. I need to put them up before I step on them and break them. I got my ancestor money unorganized and to organize that. Yes, I got to do all that tea. But anyway, thank you, Lakers Spot. Yes, you have a good night too. Yes, honey. You probably just barely waking up, honey, huh? Yes, today's your day, my one day off this week. Ooh. You okay? Ooh, I'm sorry. I tapped my baby. I'm sorry. Anyway, I gotta go. Yes, go take a power now. Come on, Lakers Spot. Listen, I'm going to bed. I'm supposed to be asleep. I was supposed to be asleep an hour ago. Damn. But it's all good. It's all good. You okay? I disturbed your sleep? Mm-hmm. Oh, what? Oh, what? 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 Oh, what? What you taking? You gotta say something. What you gotta say? What you gotta say? What you gotta say? I knew this to give me these puppy dog eyes. You okay? You wanna lay down? You wanna lay down? Yes, honey. You need your nails clipped. You need your nails clipped, honey. Yes, you need your nails clipped. You want to go to the vet today so they can cut your nails? You want them to cut your nails? Yeah, they're gonna cut your nails. I said, can you cut my baby nails? He want them. Anyway, bye, you all. Thank you guys for stopping by here, and hope you guys have a good Thursday, honey. Yes, happy Thursday, honey. Yes, today is the day for all those sexy motherfucking Thors out there. Ow. If you look like Thor, send me an email. Send me a picture over too. All my Thors out there, give me an email. Let me see how you doing. How you doing? Let me see how you doing. You ready? You ready to go night-night? You ready to go night-night? You ready to go night-night? Come on, let's go night-night. Let's go night-night. Come on, let's go. Okay, we'll move in. Give me a young Dan. Anyway, bye you all. Yes, honey, Thors. He always say something in a human voice, my wig fly off. Okay, come on. Devil's Ivy. I told you I had a dream about him. They say your familiars actually will let you know if they're your familiars. And I just found this out recently. But I had a dream about Anubis a few years back. He was actually talking. And I said, bitch, you're not my dog. And he said, oh, yes, the hell I am. I said, you're not my dog. He had like this raspy little kid voice. It was weird. It was actually kind of freaky. He had this little kitty raspy voice. And I was like, bitch, who the fuck is this? It actually looked like it was him on steroids. I kid you not. So I said, this must be Anubis presenting himself to me in a dream to show me that's what he really, like, that's what he feels like. He feels that he's this buff pit bull like little dog. But then he started talking to me, and I was asking him some questions. He was answering me. I said, I need to do some work with this motherfucker. I keep saying that, but I keep forgetting that we need to do some work together. You want to do some work together? Want to do some magic together? You want to do some magic together, honey? Huh? Hello? Hello? Thank you. Okay, thank you. Thank you. You want to do some magic together? Some candle work, some energy work. Woo. Let's clear his energy out. Listen, I'm gonna go. Yeah, they do communicate that way. Yes. Yes, liquor spot. And I didn't even know that until I said I had a dream about my damn dog and it felt so damn real. And familiar popped up and I thought, oh my God. So he knows. He knows. And Anubis have ESP. He knows T. I can even think shit and he knows, like, let me get up. Like he could be sleeping in here and I will think, I think I'm not. And he'll get up like, I kid you not, he'll get up like, bitch, oh no you don't. Huh, you smart. You smart, you got ESP. Extrasensory perception. Huh, you smart. I wonder if he can hear me telepathically. Let me go, y'all. Let me go. I'm getting tired. I'm getting delirious. Bye, you all. Happy Thursday. Bye for now. Thank you all for stopping by here, honey. I really appreciate it, honey. Your time is definitely valuable to me. Bye for now.